see, there's a lot going on in this area. And there's still one more thing going on. Captain Kirk Wilkinson, the membership director at the clubs of Kingwood, is going to come tell us about some exciting things happening at the clubs of Kingwood.
Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and start out and do a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and introduce Patrick Petit, our general manager. We at the club are very fortunate to have Patrick. He's got a lot of good experience, and he's been with us about 18 months, and he already has made a huge difference, obviously helping with a lot of the different things we've got going on at the club. You guys, we're going to start out with a gift for everybody, a fond farewell, I guess, for you that you could go ahead and you can use. I know there's a lot of members in the room, so once again, you can give this to a friend, or you can go ahead and bring some guests yourself. The reinvention that we've got going, and everybody's saying, well, what do you mean reinvention? We basically, as a company, have kind of, trying to obviously, we're one of the world's biggest private clubs out there in the world. Kingwood obviously is one of the biggest ones, for a private club with the many golf course holes that we have. But our company wants us to be relevant. So in 2008, we built the water park. Okay, now we're getting into 2012. We're going to do a reinvention, whatever, where basically we're going to end up changing the look of Kingwood. One of our members, okay, Steve Gitcher was saying, Kirk, this is going to be a game changer. And like I say, Patrick's going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about what that's going to be. But once again, our goal is to be relevant, okay, in the community, family club, et cetera, et cetera. And now I'm going to go ahead and hand over to Patrick and let him show you guys what we got going.
Okay. Thanks, Captain Kirk. We appreciate the opportunity to come and talk about some of the excitement that's going on across the street at Kingwood Country Club. I saw Kingwood CC up there, and I guess we're the other Kingwood CC that has some construction taking place. But by a show of hands, how many members of the club do we have in the room? Okay, quite a bit. Well, whether you remember or not, hopefully you've had a chance to hear about some of the excitement and some of the reinvention project that's taking place at the club. We've got some artist renderings here, and we've got a packet that we've distributed just so everybody can kind of follow along and see exactly what's taking place. Kingwood Country Club was established back in 1974 with the main goal to be a home away from home for its members. Nothing's changed since 1974 now. That's still our ultimate goal. And the thing that we want to remember is, Kirk mentioned it, relevancy. We want to be relevant to our membership. So over the years, we've continued to change. The current multi-million reinvention project is simply the next phase in this change and evolution. Kirk mentioned some of the amenities that we've got at the club. This is going to simply enhance everything else that we've already got at the club. And once completed, it is a game changer. And it's truly going to round out the experience at the club on top of the golf, the tennis, the water park, the day spa, the kids club, and everything else that we have to offer. I'm sorry, any tennis players almost left off tennis, 26 tennis courts. But this is a flooring diagram of the club. This is as it exists today. The major reinvention work of the renovation project that's currently underway this year is right here in this colored area, although there is a little bit more going on. And I'll just touch on the other sides of the project in addition to this area, and then we'll jump into some of the key aspects of the project itself. But in addition to these two areas, we have a new golf reception area that's going to be put in right here. This pathway right now is a paver pathway. That's going to be a new concrete walkway. After this change, the majority of our members, probably 90% plus, will enter the club from this standpoint instead of coming around to the other side, because the shift of member dining is going from this space where it exists today over to this new and improved area that's colorized here. And then last but not least, we've got a covered pavilion, a covered patio going over here, simply because this current patio is going to become inside space or interior space. We do a lot of tournament registrations, we do tournament scoring. There's a few beers that are currently being drunk on the patio here, so we need to replace that experience over here above the cart barn. So that kind of makes up the overall things that are outside this colored area. What I'll mention to you is today this is our golf shop, and this becomes the member dining area. And so we'll touch on that in a moment. This is our former Tin Cup. The movie Tin Cup was filmed at the Country Club back in 1995. We're very thrilled about that. We're going to maintain the name Tin Cup and rename our men's locker room which is this converted space, the 10 Cup. And so we're not losing the 10 Cup. I know there was some concern as we kind of went through our naming process, but we're excited to announce that 10 Cup is remaining. So in addition to the 10 Cup, this becomes our new golf shop. So the golf shop, it sounds easy now, goes from here over here. It'll be interesting. Kim, you mentioned your project was a process. This has been a process too. And no offense, Chip, with the city of Houston, but wow. The permitting process has been interesting. And so anyway, we're moving forward. That's what I and,
You can vouch for that.
I can, oh my God.
and actually, this has been a great day so far because Chip and I are long childhood friends. This is the first time I've seen Chip in about 30 years, so it's been great to reconnect with Chip. Okay, moving on.
He's giving you a half.
Because I love him. Let me move over here. Tavern 91, most of you, if you've been to any country club, there's a lot of 19 holes around there, 19th hole around the country. That's for a traditional 18-hole club. Obviously, with 5 golf courses, we have some bragging rights. Tavern 91 is the name for our 19th hole. So 90 holes plus 1. This is where folks are going to come, have a great time. We want a fun, vibrant, really exciting place to come and have dinner and have drinks. And this is a place that it's going to happen. Perfect for socializing, I'll tell you that. Let me back up just a second. The 10 Cup has a lot of different components to it. Excuse me, the 10 Cup is here. Tavern 91 has a lot of different components. There's some soft seating here. There's a media lounge right here. This is a community table, so it's at kind of bar height. But there's a lot of different options in here, along with some regular four tops and so forth. So it's a very exciting space. The design boards are up at the club if you want to stop by and take a look. I know that you'll be thrilled with the way that the space is going to look. I'm colorblind, so please know I didn't have anything to do with picking the design or the decor of the space. We're in great hands with a professional designer. The next slide is the Island Grill. That's the new member dining space. So the current golf shop becomes converted to the Island Grill. Now, I'm not going to share any details about the menu today, but what I can tell you is going through the draft 1, draft 2, draft 3. Just looking at the menu, I can tell it's fantastic. Chef is very excited about announcing the menu to the membership. I can tell you I gained 3 pounds just by reading through it. It looks so good. So we're excited about what the Island Grill is going to provide to us. It's amazing. Kirk mentioned one of the largest country clubs in the country, and that's a fact. We've got over 3,300 memberships. So 2, 3, 4 people per membership. That's a lot of folks who we're taking care of on a daily basis. It's amazing we've been able to get through where we are today without having a true bar and grill and a member dining room like this. So again, there's a lot of buzz and excitement, not only amongst the club, but the community, and we appreciate everybody's support. The views, this is the Island Grill, named because it's going to overlook the Island number 18 golf hole and also the number 10 tee box. I would expect there might be a little heckling going on from time to time from the patio to the new space, down to the members. Let's see. The patio, if you remember from the drawing before, and you've got it near your packet, this patio is being built out. It's a new patio being built off the Island Grill and Tavern 91. So this is all new space for members to enjoy. The trend today is for the outside to come in, the inside to come out, and this is a great way for us to be able to do this. This area here, there's about 11 tables here, so a lot of folks can enjoy that. This is covered. This new section here, which is kind of a Trek deck material, will be open. So again, we've got some soft seating here, and then some rocking chairs along the way for folks to enjoy when they come out to the club. Again, a multitude of varieties of ways to come out and just enjoy your country club and enjoy time away from work after a long week and so forth. Or to settle up bets if you play golf or tennis and so forth. The project itself, the golf shop is going to be moved right around the July 4th holiday. In addition to that, the wet areas for the ladies' locker room will also open around that same time period. And then the fire pits in the city of Houston. They're going to be great to look at, but these will open right around the end of August. So it'll be perfect timing for the weather to change. But that's the patio, and that's some of what we've got going on next door at Kingwood Country Club. Just a couple of additional things. The 10 Cup I mentioned, that's the men's locker room. It's amazing. We took out 453 lockers and kind of redefined what we needed for the club. So we've gone down to about 120 lockers. But what that's done is freed up so much additional space for tables, for the shuffleboard table, the pool table, and for large screen TVs, and just to enhance the environment there. It's been a nice change, and that's the biggest part so far that I've been surprised about is walking into that space today. Even while it's under construction, you can see it's much larger than it's indicated on the diagram itself. The touchdown rim was a nice feature. that will be going in over the next 30 days or so. Just a nice place for folks to come in and conduct some business before they hit the links or go over to play around the tennis and so forth. A lot of members come out to the club for a couple of hours, conduct business, connect to the Wi-Fi before they go out and enjoy golf and so forth. So we want to provide some additional space for them to be able to do that. And then last but not least, the private event space was part of phase one. So this area here, shaded in gray, I believe, I'm colorblind, so. But this area here is undergone new carpet. We've got new air walls. If you've been to a meeting at Kingwood Country Club in the last 5 to 10 years, just know the experience is better. New air walls that are actually acoustic air walls, so those have been appreciated. New ceiling tiles and so forth. The big bar that kind of dated us back to the 1970s was in this space. That's been removed. This is a new dance floor that's come in. So it's really opened up the space for what's now being called the Lakeview Ballroom. This area here where we have member dining currently, once this space is open, this area becomes the cypress room, which is in keeping with our theme of all the trees, the oak, the pine, the magnolia, and so forth. So are there any questions about what we've got going on? It's exciting. I hope you, if you're not members, please come out to the water park. We'd love to see you. If you have any questions, our membership team, which consists of Captain Kirk here and Lori Becknow, between the two of them, they have over 40 years experience at Kingwood Country Club. So we've got more than 12 categories of membership. There's probably one right for you if you're not already a member. If you have any questions, you can ask me, you can ask Kirk or Lori, and we'd love to help. Thank you.